I'm Kara. I'm a great media. This is a great team. Nice to meet you too. So we just learned a little bit about Portal 2. What else is Valve up to?
A bunch of stuff I can't really talk about. Unfortunately, we're not announcing anything else that we're working on.
Very important. So what can you tell us about how about the big announcement that we just heard, the surprise that will be being unveiled? What can you tell us about that?
Well, Gabe has always kind of had an opinion about the PS3, as everybody is well aware of. And I think it kind of got to the point where we felt the PS3 was good enough, and we had enough proper staff that could work support in the house. So we have a group dedicated on the game over in Houston.
So how do you think people
Hi, Eric Johnson from Valve. I guess I'm going to walk through today. Real quick, we want to kind of walk through our thoughts on Portal 2. What kind of we're making close. Never really had a game that kind of generated a strong and emotional bond with our fans in the product as with Portal 2. People have these really, incredibly strong feelings about music. They want to interact with the game 3 years after it's been shipped. So to us, that puts a bunch of pressure on the kind of game we need to build, but also is this kind of opportunity to hopefully do the right kind of product. There's a story element to Portal that's really strong and kind of resonates with people. We want to keep going. So I want it to be funny. There's a lot of room for the same characters, Chell and GLaDOS, to be back in Portal 2. There's a gameplay element to the game which is really centers around surprise, and like surprising you the way the games could be this way, or surprising the way spaces can open. And then the third is kind of music, where Still Alive was this, we thought it was a good song, but it was this hit that I think really galvanized the way people felt about Portal in a lot of ways. So those are kind of three areas that we felt like we could execute really well on. The video I'm going to show you is going to start, and it's going to be kind of about the story. So a bunch of times passed since Portal 1, and the labs are kind of overgrown. And GLaDOS is spending a bunch of effort kind of putting the lab back together around you.
What I love about it is the way that they cast you as the main character's secret, like invisible friend, is just.
How have you been? I think we can put our differences behind us. For science, no monster.
So the next is going to show really specifically a bunch of GLaDOS kind of building the levels around you as you go, and then some environmental shots that are kind of communicated that you blew everything up in Portal 1, and she's fixing it, and then also kind of the passage of this pretty great deal of time.
It's good. That was the bad part.
Perfect. Now they told me I'm never, ever to disengage myself from this rail or I will die. But we're out of options here. So look, get ready to catch me on the off chance I'm not dead the moment I pop off this thing. I'm free, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. Alright, practice is over. We're really gonna do it this time. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Catch me! Ow! Ow! Ah! Look at me at that thing on the wall there. Oh my.
How do you pace a game over longer than 3 hours? A game like Portal. I mean, besides introducing the new gameplay elements, I mean, you're going into rooms, solving puzzles. How do you pace that so people don't get fatigued by that? I wouldn't say that we even have a framework to actually we couldn't sit in a room and decide how to do that. The way that we figure that out is by watching people play the game. Because we can tell when a particular element is, that you want to go away from it or introduce a new one and be combinatorial with another element at the time. So that the pacing, the thing you're describing, is a huge part of what's happening right now in Portal. A lot of people call that like polishing, but there's this tuning thing to do that correctly. And then the story acts as this useful thing also to kind of act as a reward mechanism for players. A lot of us would say something interesting and really fun. And then introducing new elements to kind of bring it to basic also. Is it harder to pace a game like this than a movie shooter? Because it's yeah, I would say it's more difficult. Absolutely. Can you explain? I mean, there's similar a game like Half-Life 2 is, it has the similar kind of issues around pacing where we would look at trying to break that up once people had, say, combat fatigue. They've just been fighting too many things at once. In Portal, it's trickier because we're kind of fighting their mental fatigue in the game, and we're also fighting with kind of wildly different types of. We have a pretty broad audience for this product. Kids play this game, and don't play a lot of games play this game, and then also some of our really core fans play the game. So they're going to learn at a lot of different paces. So we want to kind of use the story as a way to make that work for everybody, and then also make training elements fun also.
Sorry guys, we have to end this because we need to move.
Okay, so one more question.
So will we see any of Jonathan Colton's songs this time around as well?
Probably. How do we get Bob Lanyard? Just gotta get hired here, I guess.
Will we see episode 3 eventually?
Portal
2 only? Damn it.
Thanks so much.
Sorry guys, Portal 2 only.
Yeah, but
Yeah. Thank you.
thanks.